All right guys, here we are on this beautiful Sunday. We're going to be installing this mirror right over here for my Corolla. As you can see, it's a very good mirror. I just picked it up on OfferUp. Better than what I have. Let's take a look at what I have right now. Oh God, look at this mirror. Can't see anything. It's pretty horrible. So I'm going to show you guys how to take the mirror off on your AE86 Corolla. Hopefully this will help everyone out. And a screwdriver. And that's really all you need to do is replace this. So let's get right to it. First thing you want to do is go ahead and release there's a small little clip back here. It's really hard to see, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about once I get it loose off, obviously. It always flies out no matter what the heck you do. There we go. It's loose now. Check it out. Like I said, it always flies out no matter what you do. This clip right here, you see? Comes out like this, goes out like that, that gets out there. Put that down somewhere. Next thing you want to do is go ahead and release this guy right here, because this has to come out. Because our mirror is right behind here. See that? It's right there. But the connector going to it is right under there. So let's just loosen these, make sure they're super simple, which they are. Look at that. Okay, take this guy off. Then we're gonna remove these guys down here. You could just take those off with your nail. Make sure it's coming out good. Got my camera right over here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. I'll make sure you guys can see everything. So I'm gonna tilt the camera just a bit down. There you go. Look at that. Okay. Take this guy off right down here. Yeah, doesn't want to come off. Might have to get a clip down here. There you go. Easy like that. Now you're gonna take off the screws that are right here. Oh, looks like those are not screws. Those are 10 millimeters. Great. Let's go grab some 10 millimeters. Small little toolbox right down here. There we go. 10 millimeter. There we go. 2 screws are off now. Throw them over here. Next, the door panel is ready to come out. It's just literally clipped on at this point. Be very gentle with it because you cannot find another door panel, especially right now, not in 2020. And it's off. Set that down on the side, just like that. And basically, now we have access to taking off the mirror. And believe it or not, I managed to get this mirror for 40 bucks. Guys on eBay were ridiculous. They were selling them almost, I think it was like $250 from a set, almost $400, $500 from Japan. And the Japanese ones are actually angled different, so you cannot use a JDM mirror in a USDM car. If you do, I think you have to angle something different or swap bases or something. I don't know. This mirror right here is pretty broken, so I don't even know if I could use it. Here comes the special part. When you take off the last screw, you want to be sure you're holding on to the mirror, because believe it or not, it will fall off. Check this out. If I had taken off this screw and then boom, it would have just might have fallen off and damaged the car or the paint or something, you know. Let's not do that. There it is. 1 pin connector right here. If it doesn't want to come off, I've learned the best thing you can do is examine the old part, the new part going in, and figure it out from there. Look at that. Let's see how the connector formed on this thing. Okay. It should just pop right out. So, round 2. Let's put this mirror down on top of here. Okay. It should be a release mechanism right down here. There it is. It's off. A little bit of findangling with this guy. Good to go. Put this one down right here as well. Grab this guy. And imagine how the guys did it back in the dealership. Back in the days when they had to replace one of these. Nope, doesn't go like that. There you go. Okay. Whoops. I'll take these guys off right here. We'll just fast forward that for you guys because I'm sure this is extremely boring of me taking off 3 screws. I gotta do a proper introduction to this Corolla as well. It's been with me for more than 10 years, and yeah, it's a new car to the channel, and I just want you guys to really get a feel for it. It's an amazing machine. They're not gonna make any more like it. I do like the new FRS. It is a pretty cool car, but I don't know. Hasn't really grown on to me yet, you know? Actually, it's a really good car. The new FRS is a damn good car. Very good platform to start tuning or getting into card, and it's really not that cheap. There you go. So, hold it in there by 1 screw. Nope. Rule number 1. Always start the bolts by hand. Or in this case, the screws. Always start the screws by hand. There you go. That's 1, 2. 3. Now you can tighten them down. You know what? This screw up here is kind of stripped, as you can see. So I'm gonna grab one of my good screws and take it off. Next time I take this thing off, or if anything happens, I don't want to have a stripped screw. Mind you, this thing's probably been off about 100 times. Previous owner, accidents, modifications, door swapping, all that stuff. These things are just hand tight. You don't need to wail on them just until the screw stops, and probably about 1/16 of a turn, and you're done. Now, reassembly of the door mirror. So this was my old door mirror right here. Showed it to you guys. It was pretty crappy. Basically, it went apart. This thing just fell off of it one day. This thing down here doesn't go on, so I glued it on there. It's basically, I mean, maybe I could have welded this thing on here, but this was aluminum if I remember correctly, so I couldn't really weld it. The old mirror fell off, and there's not much you can really do. Some guy told me you could have gotten like this thing like remade or something like that, but I don't know. I just easier to replace the mirror than anything. All right, let's get back to work then. Put this guy right here, right at eye level, and yeah, we're ready to go. So, reassembly is basically the same thing as disassembly. So check this out. This guy goes on here first. There's a lip on top of here that you have to grab onto here. So be sure you get this upper part first before you get the rest of it. Okay, sometimes it helps if you lower the window. I can tell it's not in because you see this angle right here is definitely not in. Okay, these tabs right here being a nightmare, so let's just bend them up a little bit. Bend the tabs up a little bit. Just make sure they go in. Also, this door is from a Koki model. I'm not sure if they added anything else, but yeah, sure, just slide right in. There we go. See that? What's in here now? This guy's nice and flat. This guy is not in at all. So let's, there we go. You see how this, whoops. Perfectly flat here, perfectly flat here. We're good to go. And then basically at this point, you just want to align all the clips in the back and pop them in. You'll hear a nice little clunk when it's in, and you got to kind of feel behind. There you go. Got to know where they are, line them up. Okay, close enough for me. 2 clips is fine. The rest of them are just, you know. Okay, now to get this guy back in here, Toyota made it really simple. Assemble this guy in here like this. Grab this guy right here like so. They made it a little one way, so it only fits on one side over here. And believe it or not, this little thing is doweled, so it's really easy to put in. Just go like this. Put it in here like this, get it aligned, and believe it or not, that's it. You're done. How easy is that? Grab this guy back in here, put it in here like so. Make sure the front part is inside. Okay, I'll show it to you guys. There's a little hole right there, little hole right here. Make sure this guy gets aligned right here. There it is. It's in. Nice, very, very flush fitting. Grab your screw that you put down in an easy to access spot. And there you have it. We're almost halfway done. Grab your screws. These are not the correct screws, but to be honest with you, any screw will work as long as it's not like a drywall screw or anything like that. But you want it to be kind of thick like this. That's it, okay. Okay, and you put this guy back in here. You see, it goes down here like this first. Down here like this first. And then, there you have it. Your door panel is done. This guy is still in here. And yeah, basically that's how you replace the glass door mirror, remote control type on a Corolla 86. Thanks guys for watching. I guess I should do a me reveal so everyone knows that I'm a real person, not just a robot. So yeah. Thanks guys, that's a wrap. Be sure to comment, subscribe, you know, trying to get this channel, trying to get more exposure on these old chassis cars that I have, and it's very hard to get parts for these, and manufacturers are like, oh, you know, let's not make any new parts for this. This is such an old chassis, but I love this chassis, and there's a lot of purists out there and people who like to take care of their cars. I'm gonna have AC going on this car pretty soon and a couple other cool projects. So yeah, thanks guys so much. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you.